Howdy everyone, hello again. It's Ghost Taser 7 with you. This is my Garen Analytical commentary guide. We are versus Sett in the top lane here. Go ahead and overview everybody again, as per usual. Cool emojis.
Minions have spawned.
We have our team!
Start the long sword here. That way my spin move, my E, does an abundance of damage and I can wave clear it faster than the Sett is the plan. Garen is a macro pick, so we'll be focusing on a lot of safety gold. Movement, rule number 1, rule number 2. Go ahead and look at the description if you need to overview the rules. They will set you up for success. There is the play.
This is my world now. Humanity will be all but a memory. This ring will be operational.
We all in committed and we won the duel. So good stuff there. He even used an ignite on me. Do a little demolish damage there. It's about 3 seconds on the turret. We'll proc the demolish to do absurd damage. That will pair nicely later with the hull breaker. Usually start hull breaker on Garen or black cleaver. Even a heart steel, excuse me. Try those out on Garen. You'll see real good results in the top lane. Garen has been nerfed, but I still feel like he's extremely viable. But you can refer to the tier list in the video to see what is good and what is not good. Just heading back to lane here. Go ahead and show that we bought the first tier 2 of the hull breaker. Real good health and damage. Trying to see what Sett is going to do. He's just covering the wave, playing within his minion wave. I'm going to disrespect him and sit in the wave and spin all the minions with my W. So Garen has the luxury to disrespect because he has the W. He gets a tenacity there. He also gets some damage reduction there. So the W is very strong.
Wind zone has spawned in middle lane.
Sett's doing pretty good. I'm trying not to bully him under the turret. Otherwise the jungler Fiddle might come in and try to fuck up my shit. I don't want to have my shit fucked with. That would be a big no-no. A big doo-doo. Alright, he's clearing under turret nicely. Slightly denied on his gold because he is under turret. Not sure why he doesn't want to freeze the minion beforehand. Maybe he's worried that I might attack him. I tried to be a little bit more honorable than that. I'm not really worried about them having gold over me or me having gold over them. I'm more worried about just getting my last hits. Then we can play on an equal playing field, or if you miss some, then you fall behind on the equal playing field. Gold is everything. Okay, he slightly screwed up on his ult there instead of bringing me back into turret, but I will take that as a blessing, because that could have panned out very differently. In a different instance, I would have had to flash away, kind of freak out and try to mitigate him getting kill potential on me under the turret. Pretty broken record here with silencing him, making sure he can't do anything for the 1.5 seconds of the silence value on the Q. Also does pretty good burst damage on the Q if you want to max it. And then continue with the spin move to clear the wave. Back to the buy here. I got the hull breaker. We're sitting at 3,300 here to 25, so we are leading by 800 gold. Team is doing good with a 4-1 on the kills. Sitting at about a 3k even gold lead. So my team is putting in the work. Big guy's chilling in the mid. Go ahead and ping him out. Looks like he was trying to play very sneaky. Tried to get them out. Sett is trying to attack me, but playing in minion wave with the Hullbreaker is very nasty stuff. Hullbreaker on Garen pretty much secures that you will win the wave control game. Think of it as a mini game. Mini game being that you want to control the wave and use it against them. Simple stuff, basics, 101. Make sure to try to own that, because that is little bits of extra micro damage that will add up to kill potential, the kill on your enemy opponent. All micro macro, full circle. Get this demolished here. Also get those Hullbreaker stacks on the turret. Try to spin move and kill some of those, but not greed my stay in case he pulls me in with his E, or even ults me back into the turret and solidifies a kill. That would be terrible. I will look like a troll. I would be inting. It's just very bad stuff. We get those Berserker Greaves if you could see on the left, but here I'll pull up the window so you can see what everybody's been building at the start. Very meta picks. I have the Conqueror, so spin move will give me a whole bunch of stacks. Playing at 6 on your Conqueror full stacks is huge value in the top lane. You'll see a lot of people bringing Electrocute or Conqueror. Sometimes I do Grasp with Undying. Really good value there with the true damage, blocking me from getting to the turret. Veigar comes in here hot, trying to get me. I'm like, no, let's try to spin move there and get some kills on his cooldowns. He uses one of his skills and his stun trap, and I just flash out. I'm like, no, I don't want to play with that. I'm not giving you kill potential. I'm trying to mitigate their kill potential and secure my own. Okay, pretty good. Try to whack this Sett here to get some Conqueror stacks so I get more damage on the minions. So I get a really good ult there on the Mel. See if I can back him up. Pretty good value there. He shields perfectly to counter the ult. Like, my goodness. Must have had really good value on the grit, otherwise my ult might have screwed him there, but the damage between Mel and me giving him more grit meant that he had some micro outplay there, which is super unfortunate. Super unfortunate. But that's okay. Does not bring me down. I do not have an ego drop. I come back to lane. I still have my confidence. At least Mel rotated to try to mitigate the ganks, because that was the second time Veigar came over to try to help his Sett. I got lucky snowball on my lane, which is making it very difficult for Sett to come back. Getting a kill early in your lane, if you are extremely competent, that usually means your lane wins. So you can still keep pressing forward, don't get behind your goal, get those wave clears, push up the lane, make sure you're denying the enemy opponent his gold, and then come back around and try to help the nearby lane, or even counter jungle. I see they were fighting for the Rift Guardian, but I'm a little too late. It's unfortunate, but he is being denied gold, so it's fine. Mel ended up dying, but they did trade even there, other than the fact that they picked up the Wild Rift Guardian. Or the Rift Guardian, however you want to call it. See, things are going down. I clear that wave, try to get the mid tier 1. Mel gets mad at me.
Excuse you?
And says, leave my wave alone, I want it frozen. I'm like, no, I'm going to make an executive decision and take the wave so you can rotate freely. The wave's coming back anyways, and she was dead. So she's kind of getting mad for no reason. It seems unwarranted. Either way, she's feeling a bit angry. I'm like, whatever, Brody, just trust me, I know what I'm doing. I'm the one who trains the pros.
Bow before your new god and be spared.
If you didn't know that. Secret stuff, buddy. I've been told I'm an enigma, Brody. An enigma, Brody. Okay, pretty good value there. We try to clean it up. We're all really low. Looking to go finish that stuff up, but Misfortune comes in with a great triple kill rampage. Really nice cleanup there on Misfortune. Highly competent. Very good stuff. Mrs. Sleep all day.
That was inspiring to me.
Let's go check the builds here. We're sitting at 77 here. Top of the leaderboard of gold. Gold differential is picking up way in our favor here. Looks like we have a 7k gold lead, 7.2k gold lead. Really in our favor. Typical of high ranked MMR. It usually leans one way or the other. Sometimes it is tooth or nail back and forth, but it just depends on composition. Typically, what's going to happen is one side wins and the other side just gives in. Otherwise, they're slightly trolling. You should watch out for that. Maybe you got some karma coming back your way. I'm not sure why that happens, but don't be stuck in a delusion. Don't be stuck in Elo hell either. Again, refer to the tier list and find a champion that will claw you up to the top MMR. You'll have a better experience with more competent players, as long as you're keeping to the rules. Nice ult there to just make him low and then finish it with the E there. Armor penetration on the E makes him get whittled down very quickly. Not sure if I like that compared to how it used to be with the crits, but to be honest, I think I like it better now because the armor pen is great. It's not like you don't have to have the crits. You could build a Sundered Spirit and you would still have it like it was before with the addition to the armor penetration. So if you do like the crits from before, then you could build a Sundered Spirit and that would still be viable on him. You could even build it right after your Hull Breaker. Try that out. Sundered Spirit is very viable, in my opinion. Darn, I tried to push the Sett away here to give her some time to leave and it did not work out. Then I tried to go back in on the Veigar and that did not work out either. Silenced that for 1.5, but that wasn't enough time. Tried to set that up without greeting and dying. My team goes back in. I tried to see if I can do something about it, but the problem is I'm really low and they have numbers there. So as much as I want to go in, it would be a recipe for disaster. They even want me to go in and I'm like, dude, I don't think I can, man. I got cooldowns on my flash, my ult, and my ghost, so I think I would have biffed the play there. Anyways, we're sitting at a 205. I bought the Thormel next so we can mitigate all the armor. They have a 2-2 composition with 2 ADs and 2 APs. So that's why I'm building the K-Nick, the new item for AP denial. It's kind of like the Mola Martis. Gives you a big shield to negate AP damage, so it's very viable.
We got a tank.
Kind of soaks up their skills and peels their cooldowns for you without risking your death and feeding. So if you don't want to feed or you feel like you're having problems with feed, that solves that problem. Just pushing up the wave, clearing with my E, and that's your typical wave clears your E. If you didn't know that, or you're new to Garen, use that Hull Breaker and Demolish synergy in order to ensure the tier 2 turret goes down. Come back over to this other side as well and get that mid tier 2 as well. Try to see if Veigar wants to give me any more of his cooldowns or not. He did not. He was like, I don't want to do that. I'm going to try to counter jungle this buff here. See if I can steal this blue. They can see the spin inside the bush, but they should not see me. Unfortunately, he sets down a ward and then grabs the buff. I'm like, how dare you, Sett? How dare you? Tried to go behind him, but I did not have the condition to do so. My movement stuck for no apparent reason at all. I'm not sure what's up with that. And like usually the best bet is to definitely be aware in telepathy and tracing to know exactly what they're going to do and rebuke it by having perfect movement. So that's what I should have been able to do, but it did not work out. Seems like foul play. So if you see that stuff happening, report them as cheaters. There is no such thing as a glitch. There's a lot of people cheating in a lot of games right now. We do not glorify cheaters.
You embarrass me!
We will not be pushovers. We want fair, ranked, balanced plays, where the only thing left is competency, macro competency, outplay in nature, and IQ. I see Misfortune going for the minions, so I'm like, okay, I'll just go back. Try to start building my Black Cleaver with that Phage tier 2 and the Kindle Gem tier 2. As you can see, I have the Hull Breaker, the Thornmail, and the K-Nick, and a Galio Shield. She gets the gold, I come back. I do not want them to steal the Baron, so I come over here, try to kill this Veigar. He has really good zone and control. I was immune because of the W there with the tenacity. So I just ult him, and he thinks I didn't know that. But now he got it out of me, because he is analyzing me. All the opponents are analyzing all the time, so if you give away too many plays, you will be in big trouble. I'm not sure why the immune did not work there either. Like, Fiddle, are you cheating? It's kind of messed up. They don't like Creative Genius Gaming. I get this a lot in a lot of games. It's really unfortunate. It's definitely a discriminative prejudice. It's like Cat Williams, poor little Tink Tink, I'm getting the shaft, the short end of the stick.
Excuse you?
I don't give a shit.
It is what it is. All you can do is just have a moral obligation to report them. Anyways, same dealio. Garen's pretty simple. An easy champion to pick up. Just wave clearing with my E. See them try to attack me. He missed his stun. Even then I could have used W to get out, as I was already doing, because I'm spamming all my skills. Unless I'm using my skills in a deliberate manner. So just pay attention to how I'm playing. I'm trying to call it out how I'm doing it. Otherwise, I'll be playing Garen again. This is one of my mains here on Wild Rift. I have a 19 win streak at the top MMR. Teams have helped me quite a bit. So I have validated proof of 100% win rate on Garen with a 19 win streak at Diamond and above. So this is usually what I use, is a Hull Breaker start, so I can solidify split pressure with the Hull Breaker. Do not be trying to split pressure if you do not have the right items. It looks a bit troll. Just picking up some heal and going back into the team to see if they got them peeled off of the rest of the team. He gets that nice little stun, but he blocked himself perfectly with his zone on his little cage on the Veigar. Get something again here, so we go in and get the armor penetration so my ADC can pick up on the armor pen debuff. And she does. And also gets the turret. So that's great. We're just pushing them away. Pushing forward here. Silencing them when we can. So they have a 1.5 window of kill potential that my team can capitalize on. Really solid win.
Just take my life. Just break my heart. Just take my life. Just break my heart.
And there it is, GG. So let's go ahead and look at the endgame stats. And here is the current meta builds at the top level of play. So if you guys are interested in that, check these out. Try to use them yourself. Really good stats here. We have a Misfortune with, what is that, a 22? 0. Flawless dual brilliance there with a double pip. Also have this Thresh here with a, what is that, 23-2. That's crazy. That's an 11.5 KDA. I'm sitting there with a 13-0 KDA. Again, you get a lot of people who talk about KDA and they're like, this just don't matter. Or It's only kills, but the reality is every stat matters. You're being graded with all these different grading metrics. If you want to play better and you want to play with more competent players, you have to care about all these statistics: the damage dealt, damage taken, team fight participation rating, and your gold. 27% on the misfortune with a flawless hard carry. No biff, no int, no nothing, just perfection. Absolute perfection. Even there on the enemy team, you can see really high damage on the Sett with 27. Really high damage on the Jhin with 27. They do have a current one-shot Jhin build in the meta, so you better watch out for those Jhins who are using that. Back to the runes here with the Conqueror. 97 max stacked. You can see I was really getting value with that. Again, you can use your spin move to easily build that up. Bonus healing on the Omnivamp or the Lifesteal, 752. Demolish, destroy those turrets. We went over that, but the turret damage was 2843 with 5 activations, so really good value throughout the game. Definitely want to pick things that are consistent value, not situational, so you get the value as much as possible. Bone plating here to make sure if they're going all in, I block some of the damage. That was a lot of damage blocked with 1365. Overgrowth for that late game scaling as you're getting health increase throughout the total amount of the game. Cut down here, one of their new runes or whatever you want to call this. Deal more damage to high health enemies. So as long as they're above 60% health, you get 8% extra damage. So 509 damage dealt there. Really good stuff. Anyways, that is the video for today. I will see you guys in the next one. Feel free to like, comment, or subscribe. If you have any questions, you can post them in the comments, and I will try my best to answer them. Otherwise, bye.